Susan brought the mojo at a time when I was looking for it, and even more so, I would say, had no clue what door I was knocking on. But she brought me right in, and yeah, we started in with the Africans right off the bat. I mean, on the phone, my first appointment, she was like, "Do you want to dive in head first?" And so we jumped in with Tori and the whole crowd across the ocean. And man, I'm telling you, I put out what I needed to do to connect with them, and she provided the bridge. And she stepped me through the process of them receiving the information and then working and then entering the shrine room. And, me with my million questions, I was like, so what am I supposed to be doing? She was like, just stay open. Don't get all weird about it, but drop down, touch in, that kind of thing that led me to, I think I mentioned this in one of the meetings, a dream that when she said we're going into the shrine room, the whole thing is happening. I really started feeling a vibration that I thought, okay, is this me just in my head making vibrations, or is this really happening? And then in a very vivid dream that was full of huge consequence for me, led me to shrieking awake in a help me, screaming, and my partner like, what's going on? And literally crawling on the floor. I went through a whole process, hour and a half of just, for lack of a better word, I would say exorcism feeling, without knowing what that actually is, but on a purging level. And I got in touch with her, and she warriored me up to the river, the 7 stones, and the salt and milk baths, and the fire, and the things, and put me into action right off the bat. And this is like, we'd met once. So I felt really privileged to be challenged on a level that was like, on the one hand, like, what have I got myself into? And on the other hand, like, whew. Now, that was a very messy cracking open. It was like full of just, shifts on tectonic levels that ended up rupturing schemes and structures and things in my life that needed to break apart, break open, and eventually break apart to bring us to this experience, which I had a very hands-on experience in building with the team, and Susan at the lead. And so then I met cats like you that are just super cool, and here we are.
Thank you for sharing that, man.
It was intense.
Sounds like it.
Oh, it scared Franco. He was like, I gotta meet this woman. Like, meeting Susan, I was like, if I sit down in another talk therapy session and go through the "I'll see you next Tuesday" process again of rooting through the dirty diapers, and I'll dig and dig and dig, and I know the story, but what do I do with this stuff? And that's what I feel like with Susan. She's like, you don't have to do anything with it. That is not you. Bring it to the earth, bring it to the sky, bring it to the fire, bring it to the water, and even I'm getting chills like, whoa. And I'm going to say it's that easy. It's me that stands in the way and makes it harder and harder and harder and harder and that I just don't have to do that. And so, yeah, this was a great weekend that has surprised me, continues to surprise me. More, please. That's kind of where I am. It's just more and more and more. It'd be more is more better. So we'll see where that goes.